Hi, I'm Adrienne Williams-Octolin, Director of the Office of Disaster Recovery, and welcome to another edition of Recovery Roundup. Today I'm standing in Freedom City, Frederiksted, on the site where repairs are being done on the Frederiksted bathhouse. But before I get you those details, let's tune in with Larissa Ellis, who will give us the latest and greatest on what's going on with the recovery across the territory.
From the WTJX studio on St. Croix, I'm Larissa Ellis. The Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority is continuing its efforts to increase the resilience of the territory's power grid. On St. Croix, a $2.8 million undergrounding project has commenced on Container Port Road. Mechanical engineer and lead project manager Deniker Charles and Anthony Morrow, project manager for J. Benton Construction, discussed the status of the project.
This sub-project is a part of a large-scale effort made by the authority to convert critical facilities and residential overhead lines to underground. These underground infrastructures will greatly benefit the community by having a faster restoration time in the event of a storm. The span for the Container Port project begins at the intersection of the Melvin H. Evans Highway next to the Juvensa Training School, and it will go down the Container Port Road southward towards the Crujan Rum storage tanks. This project is also a cost share project of a 90-10% scale. 90% of the cost, the eligible costs, will be provided by federally funded funds, and the remaining 10% will be provided by the authority.
I'd say we're approximately 65% done on the main road. Out of the 15,000 feet that we were projected to do, we've done about 8,000 already. So we're well ahead of schedule. We should be done with the trenching work and the asphalt restoration within the next few weeks. And then we're having some supply chain issues with the material, the transformers and the junction boxes that will be on the side of the road that we expect to be in the next several weeks after that.
The Container Port undergrounding project should be complete by March 2022. The authority has also started undergrounding projects at Golden Grove on St. Croix and Cruz Bay on St. John. A similar project is scheduled to begin in Midland on St. Croix before the end of the year. Governor Albert Bryan Jr. hosted the second annual Workforce Development Summit from October 6th to the 8th. The day-long workshops were a collaborative effort between multiple agencies. Activities took place on all three islands and are part of the administration's initiatives to increase workforce development, stabilize the economy, and provide training opportunities in high-demand disaster recovery occupations. Department of Labor Commissioner Gary Malloy gave opening remarks.
The goal is to make sure that we move forward together in making sure that the Virgin Islands community understands that it's time to get back to work and be able to have a lot of programs, offerings, opportunities that help in that regard. And so the Virgin Islands Department of Labor wants to thank each and every one of you, especially our core partners. We've been working very hard with the core partners, with the Board of Education, with the Board, Workforce Development Board. And it's very important that all of us see that workforce development is just not one single entity. We want to make sure that everybody takes the opportunity to participate. We need your input, and we want to make sure that we continue to move forward as we make the Virgin Islands a lot better, more resilient, and be able to have our residents take part in our recovery and a part of the workforce development and moving this recovery and our economy.
Continuing a succession of recent approvals, FEMA has made good on its word to provide a decision on the prudent replacement of Queen Louise Home for the Aged. This approval allows for the complete replacement of the facility. Department of Human Services Assistant Commissioner Mikal Reimer-Brown shares more details.
Like with many federal programs, you have to justify that you meet the eligibility requirements. For Queen Louise Home, we had to prove that this was a critical service, and this is what we do here, critical residential services for the elderly. We had to show that we met the requirements of the Bipartisan Budget Act, which is called BBA, a special act after the Hurricanes Irma and Maria for the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico to build back critical services to industry standards.
FEMA and the territory anticipate agreeing on the cost to rebuild within the first quarter of 2022. And more good news for the territory's healthcare facilities. The Virgin Islands Department of Health is expected to receive over $840,000 to restore the WIC building in Frederiksted. Disaster recovery specialist Rosalinda Brown explains the obligations and the project.
The Virgin Islands Department of Health Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infant, and Children, also known as WIC, has been awarded a grant through the United States Department of Agricultural Food and Nutrition Service Program, specifically for $6.1 million. For the Frederiksted building, infrastructure repairs related to Hurricanes Irma and Maria, the amount of $786,454 has been assigned. Additionally, a hazard mitigation grant in the amount of $26,000 has been awarded for phase 1 of the assessment for the wind retrofitting of this building. The scope of work includes mold remediation for the entire facility, interior and exterior painting. It also includes repairs to the window, the roof, the shutters, as well as guttering, and also new HVAC and electrical system. Currently, we are in the final stages of design development for this specific project. Our goal is to have this out to bid by November of 2021 and to have a contract executed by December of 2021.
The Department of Public Works is on the move. A $28 million project is underway on several sites in the St. Thomas-St. John district. Highway Program Manager Joma McLean gives us the specifics.
Good day. We're currently here at the Shibui site location in Crown Bay on the island of St. Thomas. This site was recently just completed by the contractor Island Roads, the design-build contract for emergency repairs due to the storms of Hurricanes Irma and Maria. If you recall, back in the spring of this year, this roadway was essentially down to a single lane of traffic that could traverse the area, and now this project has recently just been completed. The contractor is currently working on several locations throughout the island of St. Thomas, Shibui being the first site to be completed. The site on Weymouth-Rima Highway is 99% complete, and the site in Estate Dorothea is 70% complete. The contractor is also working in Estate Mandal and Estate Hull Bay, which is approximately 40% complete. The contractor also completed 2 sites on the island of St. John, in Estate in Border Mountain and in Estate Fish Bay on the island of St. John. Similarly, on the island of St. Croix, we have a contract with VI Paving to do 16 locations throughout the island of St. Croix, and the contractor should begin the first 5 sites during this month of October 2021. The department is fortunate that we've also been solicited. We got approval from Federal Highway to solicit for the last segment of Melvin Evans Highway, segment number 2, which runs from Good Hope to Williams Delight. And that project should be advertised through the Department of Property and Procurement during the month of October. We also have in solicitation coming up this month in October as well, the Clifton Hill Connector Project, which would include the addition of turn lanes at the Clifton Hill and Melvin Evans intersection and roadway improvements along Route 75 heading towards the Lorraine intersection.
VI Paving has been procured to begin a similar project for 16 locations on St. Croix. Construction is expected to begin by November. Business owners, contractors, and consultants interested in doing business with the recovery should visit the ODR website for a frequently updated list of open bid announcements and detailed information. This month, the Department of Public Works is soliciting proposals from qualified contractors for Phase 3 of the Melvin Evans Highway and the Clifton Hill Roadway Reconstruction Project. For more information on these and other open bid announcements, as well as up-to-date news on all disaster recovery projects in the territory, log on to www.usviodr.com.
Thanks for that, Larissa. Well, as promised, I'm standing here with Commissioner Calvert White from the Department of Sports, Parks, and Recreation, as well as Kevin Culp from Polaris, who is working on bringing back the Frederiksted Bathhouse. Commissioner, thank you for being here with us for the Recovery Roundup. What does this mean for the people of St. Croix?
Well, Director, we know that Fort Frederick Beach took a lot of damage to the hurricane. We lost the roof, we lost the cabana, and it's our hope that we can get this facility back up so that the people, not just of Frederiksted, but the people in St. Croix will be able to come back out and use this beach. We also just want to enhance the visitors' experience. We're starting to see a lot of cruise ships starting to come back to the island, so we want to enhance what we have to show to our tourists that are coming here on the island.
This is excellent, and I know this is a popular site on Sunday afternoons in particular, so getting this facility back up and running is definitely a welcome treat. Well, Kevin, I know that Polaris has been doing a lot of recovery work. What's really involved here on this particular project?
Well, for this project on the cabana, it's actually coming back and being built to modern codes. It's getting new concrete columns and beams, so it'll be stronger than it was before. The roof's going to be reinforced, tied into those beams, so we should never have this problem again. On the beach house, it's getting a new roof as well to tie it down. It didn't have quite as much damage as this, as well as some structural repairs on the concrete walls to get them back up to snuff. It's getting a new pergola over top of the bathhouse, outdoor bathhouse area, new showers that'll actually function. They haven't been working for quite some time, I believe. As well as some cosmetic upgrades and to get it back to really a show place for the tourists and for the Virgin Islanders.
Well, this is absolutely excellent. So the showers will actually work, and it's, you know, I tell people that in the midst of adversity comes opportunity. So a lot of the issues that we're having here and across Frederiksted, I know your department is responsible for them, but you're doing a lot of work, not only here on St. Croix, but also on St. Thomas. What are some of the other projects you have going on?
Like, as you stated, this is only one of the projects that we're doing in the Frederiksted area. We're going to work ourselves south. We're starting already to do work at the Border Park. Polaris is also on that project. As you can see right in front of us, we're starting to do some work on the Medrick Cummings playground. And then going down, we want to enhance our lighting situation down on the waterfront, and then take it all the way down to the Marley community. And then, of course, we have the Vincent Mason pool that a lot of people are really excited of, that we're starting work to get that back up and running.
Sure, and Polaris is also the contractor for the pool. So where are we with the pool right now?
Well, the pool is in the startup stages. We're about to mobilize to start the demolition of the pool. We've already mobilized and got silt fence down and some of the preparatory work done. The pool's an exciting project. It's got a lot of opportunities to really be a shining show place for the Virgin Islands, and we're very excited about it.
Well, here you have it, St. Croix, the two gentlemen that are responsible for bringing back our recreational facilities in Frederiksted. I promise to keep you updated with what's going on with the recovery, and you can also tune in every third Thursday on WTJX Channel 12 for Recovery in Focus. Again, I'm Adrienne Williams, and we will continue to build a legacy of resilience, so thanks for watching.